psychic with a T, the psychic with a T, that's me, that's me. The one with the T, the one with the T, that's me, that's me. When the planets align, spirit speaks on time, that's me, that's me. When the planets align, spirit speaks on time, that's me, that's me. When the trolls be gone, candle work be strong, that's me, that's me. When the trolls be gone, candle work be strong, that's me, that's me. I don't care what the others say, let's channel some energy today. I don't care what the others say, let's channel some energy today. Capricorn, Virgo, Libra strong, this tarot card reading about to be long. Capricorn, Virgo, Libra strong, this tarot card reading about to be long. Hi everyone, good morning, good evening, good night, whenever you're watching this video. Thank you for listening and watching. Today, or this morning, it's really early in the morning. I'm not sure if anyone will even be on. It's currently 8, almost 8 a.m. where I'm at. And I never come on this early. But I'm here to talk about the debate. I've actually been up since like 3 o'clock this morning. Don't ask me, I wake up really early these days. But I'm here to talk about the debate really quickly. And first about how much a mess it was. We all know it was a mess. I saw it live. But I want to do a quick psychic reading on it and see maybe what the outcome will be. I did do a reading on the Kamala Harris and Mike Pence debate, the upcoming one. I did a psychic reading on that on my Instagram, maybe yesterday or a couple days ago. I think I did it yesterday. So follow me on my Instagram at Lamarr Townsend Tarot. Follow me on Twitch, Facebook, and TikTok, because I do go live a lot on those platforms as well, and I do post content on those platforms as well. If you would be interested in a personal reading from me, definitely check out my website, lamarrtownsendtarot.com. I am available for readings, and I would love to read for you. This is my website. So once you've reached this page, you know you are on the correct page. You can schedule your reading with me via the Schedule Now button. Alright, make sure you check out my book on Amazon, my podcast, and my music on iTunes. Follow me on Instagram. I had this video go viral actually a couple days ago on Instagram. Well, it didn't go super viral, but it was kind of viral. I did the Deborah Cox challenge. It was really funny. Also, check out my store section on my website where you can purchase your reading from me. I am an astrologer, a psychic, a tarot reader, and an energy channeler. So if you would be interested in a reading from me, I do natal chart, birth chart readings, psychic tarot readings. I also do candles, and I make bracelets. Everything is priced from most expensive to least expensive. So if you would be interested in a reading from me, definitely reach out. I would love to read for you. And the website's pretty self-explanatory, so if you have any questions, just read the website. Oh wow, there's actually people up this early. Hi everyone. Happy October 1st. We're actually going to be looking at the astrology, but not the astrology of today. We're going to be looking at the astrology of the debate between Trump and Biden. So I tried to go live, and it's so funny because I tried to go live last night and do this video, but I had issues streaming to YouTube. I don't know, must have been some issue with YouTube, and like people were messaging me on Instagram talking about, you just went live on YouTube, right? Like, is someone hacking your account? And I was like, no, it's okay. Like, it's me. But I tried to do this video last night. Didn't work out, but I'm back. So there's that. Hi, Zuri. Hi, Brooklyn Gal. Zuri says, yeah, that debate was just horrible, and the way Trump came after Biden's family. No, sir, exactly. Good morning, Mocha. Yes, I agree. Very unsettling to watch, and good morning, Queen. Hi, Angelica. Yes, the debate was a hot mess. And I want to look at the astrology of the debate, actually, so I might as well go ahead and put my glasses back on. Let's look at like what the energy of that night was. So I don't know where you live, but I live in Virginia, D.C. area, and that means we're on the Eastern time zone. So I know everyone's different. For here, it was 9 p.m. September 29th, I think it was yesterday, Tuesday. Oh, wait, no, it was a couple days ago. It was 2 days ago. September 29th at 9 p.m. where I live. So I'm going to use that time as the time for the birth chart or the reading. Yes, we are the early birds getting the worm. Yes. I know, I felt bad for Biden. I felt bad for Biden just because Trump was just so rude to him. Trump never let him talk. Trump overtalked him. I feel like Biden was really, just kind of stumped. I feel like Biden felt like Trump was actually going to be respectful. I don't know if they had a conversation beforehand or if they had some sort of camaraderie beforehand. But I feel like maybe there was something there where it's like, I think Biden was like, okay, like this is going to be an equal ground. This is for the American people. But Trump, Trump has two sides to him. He's a Gemini. No shade to Geminis. J.R. Sereno says, you look very majestic. Thank you, J.R. Sereno. Hi, Chiara. Yes, every morning I talked about this on Instagram. Sorry if there's a lot of noise outside. Do you know how in the mornings in the neighborhoods they take out the trash and do all the stuff they do? So there's a lot of that going on outside. But I've been watching a lot of videos on YouTube about like affluence, living a life of affluence and attracting affluent men, in my case. And part of that is getting up every morning, dressing up, making sure you look good. For me, that includes putting on a little bit of makeup, right? You guys know I love makeup. So this is my new thing lately, during quarantine, is I'm really trying to get up every morning and look good. I actually went to the mall yesterday. I went to Saks Fifth Avenue and I went to Ralph Lauren. Although I had to kind of go off on an employee in Saks Fifth, but we're not going to talk about that. But yeah, it was fun. I got some cute stuff. I think she was just jealous of me secretly. I love your eyes, Lamarr. Thank you, Brooklyn Gal. Yeah, I feel bad for Biden. Lamarr looking like an Earth Queen on his throne like a Capricorn should, period. Oh, thank you, Zuri. Overall, who do you guys think has more chances to win? I mean, it's a tough race so far. I don't know. It's a tough race. Like I told you all, Trump is always going to have his followers, but Biden is kind of... We're going to have to see how Kamala does in her reading. But let's get right into this tea, you all, this mess. Let's just look at the energy of what was around that day, all right? Like, let's just look at the astrology. So, like I said, it was September 29th, 2020 was the day of the debate, specifically on Eastern Time, 9 p.m. I'm on Eastern Time, so I'm using that. Technically, it was in Washington, D.C., so I guess we could use Washington, D.C. Was it in Washington, D.C.? Where was the debate, you all? Where was the debate last night? Where did it take place? Get that hoe out that house. What hoe? She was jealous of you, Lamarr, because she was not taking good care of herself like she should, so seeing you and your feminine power kind of jolted her. That's what I felt. Yeah, you're talking about the Saks Fifth employee. Yeah, I think she was just kind of jealous. First of all, she was following me around the store. For black people, when you get followed around the store, I don't know if any other ethnic people, it's a trigger, but the funny thing is that she was also black. She's a lighter skinned black, but who cares? You're still black, girl. So she was following me around the store, and I noticed her, but I was like, okay, like, I'm not going to say anything, because I'm a Mars and Mercury in Sagittarius. My mouth is fiery. But, like, there was a point where I was like, okay, I'm purposely going to see if she's following me. And by the way, whenever I, like, go to the stores, even though we're in quarantine, I like to try stuff on. Like, I try them over my clothes since the dressing rooms are closed. But I will say I'm not the best at, like, cleaning up stuff and, like, like, I won't, like, leave clothes everywhere. But, like, those little hangers, like, I will leave the hangers, like, okay, like, whatever about those. I know. But she was legit following me everywhere around the store. And, like, I forget, she was walking up to me and was asking me, am I trying on something? And I was like, no, is that why you're following me? And then from there, girl, it just escalated. And I don't know what she said, but just the way she was dressed, I could tell she was not a manager. She was not an owner of the store. I was kind of going off on her. I was really upset actually. Like I wasn't calling her any bees or anything like that. But I was just kind of like just putting her in her place. But one thing she said was she was like, "You can get out my store." She said that to me, and I was like, "This isn't your store. This is not your store. You are an employee, boo. Stay in your place. I work for myself, so I don't have to listen to you. And judge by the way you look, you're not the owner of this store." So I had to kind of put her in her place a little bit. So I kind of felt bad afterwards, but I still didn't care. I still kind of complained, but whatever. I got my clothes, so it is what it is. Have you been yoni steaming? I haven't yoni steamed in a while. Lamarr, you missed me. Hi, Joyful. Oh, there's a lot of you in the room tonight. Why, or in the room this morning? I didn't think a lot of you would be here. Yes, it was in Washington. Okay. As a black woman, I would have turned around and called her out in front of the entire store while recording her on Instagram Live. I know that sounds petty, but my safety comes first. I don't think I would have wanted to record it on Instagram Live. I was really going off on her. I would have embarrassed myself. I don't know if I would have embarrassed my. It's just not cute to do that. But I feel like she was just irritating me. She had it coming for her, to be honest. It is sad that racism is so deep rooted in the past way. Like nobody says it, but we can feel that. Yeah, but she was black. I don't know. Maybe she was colorist. Whatever. But I got her together. I sure did. I told her right to her face, "You're an employee. Stay in your place." I sure did. I told her that. I know I seem cute and cuddly, and most of the time I am, but I have a mouth on me. Trust, okay? And I don't like to use it because it can be really lethal. She got mad when I said that, though. When I told her she's an employee, stay in your place, that really upset her. But it's true. The Karens and the Beckys are coming out the woodwork. Exactly. We as black queens have to learn to be for one another instead of against each other. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, I was just like, are you serious? And then I thought about it afterwards, and then I was like, you know how, like, I told you all at the beginning of the video, I'm trying to level up. I did have my makeup on. I had on a cute outfit when I went out. So I was like, I think she was jealous of me, actually. Like, just because I was like, I don't know if she had a bad day that day or like, but I think she was jealous of me and my carefree spirit. Like, but she clearly was targeting me at the same time. It was an energetic thing. She was targeting me because she kept following me around the store. So she had it coming to her. I don't care. I don't care if I cussed. I don't care if I told her she's beneath me, technically. It is what it is. Don't try, people. Mind you, it's also Mars retrograde. So, but if you're watching, girl, I'm sorry, but, next time if I see you, just don't follow me. And maybe, next time we see each other, maybe we can just acknowledge each other and say hi and be nice. But now you know not to try me, okay? That's definitely a no-go. Are we ready to get into the tea, you all? Cleveland, Ohio. It was in Cleveland? Let me look it up. Where did the debate take place? Because I think I'm gonna use that that as the location. Where did the 2020 presidential debate take place? Oh, there's another one? There's a second presidential debate. Okay. Let's see. Child, this is like so annoying. Oh my god. Okay, this is too much. It was in Cleveland, Ohio. Okay, you're right. It was in Cleveland. So we're going to use Cleveland, Ohio as the correct place. Employee is not equal to manager, boo boo. Exactly. I hope you complained to a manager. I did complain to the manager, but she didn't really do anything. I don't know. She kind of like seemed really like shooken up. Like, so I don't know if she thought I was gonna go off on her. But I was just like, okay, like clearly, like I've caused a ruckus a little bit, so let me just keep it cute now. She got the point, and I just kind of left it at that. She should have been helpful. That's her job. No making you feel like you shouldn't be there. Exactly, Angelica. I thought Mars retrograde ended November 13th. It came back. No, I was saying Mars retrograde, like moments like that can happen where just like you have outbursts of anger, or I don't know, you're out somewhere and someone else has an outburst of anger. Someone like gets angry at you for no reason. Just like stuff like that happens during Mars retrograde. So I like think low key that was like, I think, mind you, my Mars is in Sagittarius, so naturally, fire is Mars. You know, Sagittarius is fire. I'm quite fiery when I'm angry, actually, like really angry. So it's something I need to work on, basically. Like I actually need to work on it a little bit. But she had it coming to her, in my opinion. Could I have handled it better? Probably, to be honest with you. But she have handled it better too? Yes, as well. Let's get back to Joe Biden and Trump. Let's get into the tea. Thank you for listening to my story. All right, so we're going to use Cleveland, Ohio as the Cleveland, Ohio. So let's see what the energy was around the debate. Obviously, we have Sun in Libra, so this is quite interesting that they chose to do the debate around this time. Of course, Libra is about balance. Libra is about justice, the justice system. Libra is ruled by Venus, so this is harmony, this is peace. This is also a time when people are most likely, you know, in front of their televisions at home. Of course, they chose the time in which most likely people, you know, were doing that. So it's quite interesting that they chose this season to do it. We have Mercury in Scorpio, though. Mercury in Scorpio can be intensity. Mercury in Scorpio can, in the sixth house, mind you. The sixth house is our sense of routine. It's our sense of organization. The sixth house is also health. All right. The sixth house is orderliness. Mercury, though, Mercury is like, it's an intense energy. So Mercury in Scorpio in the sixth house is not technically fair. I mean, Mercury in Scorpio is not fair. Mercury in Scorpio will dig up dirt on you. Mercury in Scorpio will kind of test you a bit, which is very Donald Trump to me. Like, I think Donald Trump definitely took advantage of that Mercury in Scorpio energy that was kind of going on that night on the 29th of September. Because there was, I mean, that Scorpio Mercury, Mercury in Scorpio is not technically the right energy to have a debate, I think. Like, Mercury in Scorpio it's about truth, Scorpio, yes, but it's also, Scorpio can play dirty. Scorpio is all about vengeance. Scorpio is all about, like, sometimes pointing the finger, especially Mercury in Scorpio. Looks like the moon was in Pisces. The moon is our emotions, our emotional reactions, our emotional instincts. Pisces is Neptune. The 12th house, this is secrets, our private affairs, our life behind closed doors. So this is basically the energy of messiness. This is why it was so messy last night. The energy was messy. That's basically what was going on. And I think just the energy leading up to the debate, like Trump and his tax situation, you know, and just all the drama that's been leading up to the debate. It was just like mess, I feel like. Also, Moon in Pisces can be just a lot of energy swirling around the room and also not necessarily having structure. It's in the 11th house, which is friends, acquaintances, social groups. This is also technology. The 11th house can also be debates technically, but the 11th house is more so humanitarianism. The 11th house is also Uranus, by the way, Aquarius traditionally is the 11th house. This is also about how one sees themselves versus how society stereotypes them or expects them to be, or how just people in general expect them to be, is the 11th house. So Moon in Pisces though is people like in the 11th. Moon in Pisces in the 11th house is people coming out of character, people doing things that you wouldn't expect them to do. It's like, okay, we think this, like I said, Biden probably went into the debate thinking, okay, this is going to be a good debate. There's going to be no issues. We're going to be good. But it's like he ended up flailing, which he probably didn't expect him to do that. We didn't expect him to do that. Trump, we didn't know what the hell Trump was going to do, to be honest with you. But Trump is just. The energy was messy. The energy of the stars was mess. Trump took advantage of the messy energy that was already there. So it's almost like the stars were aligned for Trump to Trump Biden that night, basically. Does that make sense? Let's go back. So, messy, mess. We have Neptune over here in Pisces, still retrograde in the 11th house. That would be secrets once again. We have Mars in Aries in the 12th house. Remember, the 12th house is the house of secrets, solitude. So that Mars in Aries is also why they were like being retrograde. By the way, we're still in this energy of Mars in Aries. I just told you all about my moment in Saks Fifth Avenue, right? Mars in Aries during the debate was also, first of all, Trump, trumping Biden and over talking Biden, and then basically fighting the whole time in the 12th house here, like. And also bringing up each other's like secrets and just like dirty stuff, especially Trump, like like bringing up Biden's son or something like that. We have Lilith and Aries once again, dirty energy. Lilith is very dirty. Lilith is very shady. Lilith is also in Aries is very angry. Lilith and Aries can be about power, domination. Once again, the perfect energy for Trump to take over the situation. We still have Uranus retrograde in Taurus. Venus was in Leo in the 5th house, so Venus could be considered the American people tuning in. Leo, there was a lot of attention, around the debate, which there was. I remember I was watching on the internet, and there were like at least a million people, almost 2 million people watching when I was watching. So Venus and Leo, this is the perfect time in terms of eyes watching, entertainment. It definitely was entertaining. But was it entertaining for all the right reasons or the wrong reasons? I'll let you be the judge. We have Jupiter in Capricorn. Although it is direct, we have it in the 9th house. Though the 9th house, it seems at that time, was in Capricorn. Allegedly, the houses can be a little bit tricky. But regardless, we do have Jupiter in Capricorn. Jupiter in Capricorn, once again, is taking risks, but being methodical in your risk-taking. Capricorn is technically the 10th house, so this is structure, this is routine, this is our career, professional destiny, our status in society. Jupiter in Capricorn can also be opinion. Well, Jupiter in itself can be opinions. Jupiter is debate. All right, it's the energy of debating. Here we have the energy of debating in Capricorn. Capricorn is supposed to be a structure in which there's rules, there's regulations, but here we had Trump, completely disregarding those rules and regulations the whole time. So that was something. Pluto retrograde still here in Capricorn, and we have Saturn in Capricorn. So it was just a mess, you all. I mean, it was a mess. A mess. The energy was just a mess. I agree. Total opposites and no balance between energy of them both. Hi, ASMR bully. No, we did not expect what was shown exactly. And the moderator was just not interested in the drama, but I wish she spoke up a little bit louder. Let everyone know the real deal is. Do not talk about the babies, the total trigger, and Trump knew exactly what he was doing. Exactly. Yeah. Salt and Pepper is like, huh? Well, I know. Most of you get a birth chart reading from me. If you've never gotten a birth chart reading, I talk a lot about astrology on this channel. So, but what I just said when I explained everything just now may have been like a foreign language to a lot of you all. On TikTok, I think what was entertaining for everyone is Trump's facial expressions. I mean, there were stills of his face as Biden was speaking going all around. I know. And then also there was something about Trump having something in his hair. Did you guys see that? But anyway, now I kind of understand the what I understand more. Like it was just like I think Biden needs to be definitely more prepared. I don't know if Biden was as prepared as he. Something tells me from looking at the astrology, and I'm wondering what Biden's I'm actually wondering what Biden's zodiac sign is and stuff because something's telling me from looking at the astrology. I think Biden was prepared, but he went in a little bit happy-go-lucky. He went in a little bit too happy-go-lucky, a little bit too. I don't want to say confident, but just like. I've got this. I don't need to, rehearse another time. I don't need to, have an outline. I'm good. I've got this. I feel good about it. But sometimes feeling good about it, feeling good about something, is not enough when you have such a situation as a debate where you're, facing another person, you're versing another person, and you don't know exactly what their tactic is. So I think Biden went in a little bit too unprepared. Trump was just taking advantage of the moment. Trump was just taking advantage of the energy and was not adhering to the rules and regulations. But I'm wondering, were the rules and regulations bended for Trump to some degree? Or did Trump go in and ask certain rules and regulations to be bended in his favor? I could see that happening. That's what I see. Question, you think the government would disclose terrestrials? Okay. I don't know. What else does Spirit want us to know about the debate right now? Let's talk about the debate. Does Trump have immunity? The whole world was watching the debate and all they got was what political and social turmoil we are in, aside from Corona holding the states by the balls. Exactly. Yeah. So, I don't know why I see someone off to the side of the stage. It feels like to me there's someone off to the side of the stage on Biden's side, but they're connected to Trump somehow. Not sure what that's about. I want to say, I don't know why I feel like somehow, some way, Trump low-key sabotaged Biden. Or tried to during the debate. I think there's some underhanded, behind-the-scenes things, though. Like, secret things. Because let's go back to the chart. Because there was a lot of energy of secrecy here. Especially in that 11th and 12th house. See, the 11th house is people you know. This is friends, acquaintances. That night, the 11th house was in Aquarius. So here we have Neptune retrograde in Pisces. Neptune is the planet of secrets. In the 11th house. We also have Moon in Pisces in the 11th house. There could have been some secret things done behind the scenes. Maybe some strings pulled. That night. I'm just saying. I'm not ruling it out with this energy here in that 11th house. I'm going to stick to that. 12th house would also be secrets. Mars retrograde in Aries, Lilith in Aries, Uranus retrograde in Taurus. This could be the energy of him covering up, Trump covering up the pandemic, the quarantine, the virus. I heard rumors that he didn't want people to talk about the virus, to talk about his taxes. There's a lot of secrecy around the debate, y'all. I'm going to stick to that. Yes, there's an invisible hand, exactly. There's a lot of secrecy. I think there was some strings pulled behind the scenes. There was something done behind the scenes. I think on Trump's side. And I think, and this is why I always tell you all, and thank you all to who actually do this. I always tell you all, this is why I always tell you all to get a birth chart reading from me and a tarot reading, or to get a tarot reading from me and a birth chart reading, because everything that is said most of the time, at least when it comes to me, everything that I say in a tarot reading most of the time can be confirmed as well through a birth chart reading or a birth chart. I think I've said before that Trump has a way of like trying to sabotage people behind the scenes and be sneaky like that. And I think maybe I've said before in a tarot reading or a psychic reading where I think he may try to do that to Joe and sabotage his campaign. So I'm not ruling it out. I'm sticking to it. I think Trump did some sneaky stuff based on the astrology, based on the energy I'm getting. I think he pulled some strings somehow, some way, and tried to sabotage Joe that night. Period. Yes, there's an invisible hand. And to all of you silent watchers, welcome to the Peace Tribe. Go get your tea and come vibe with us. Yes, how many people are watching right now? Because I'm streaming from an encoder, so I don't even know how many people are watching right now. So on point, Lamarr, you have mentioned it before. I'm telling you all, Trump is really, really sneaky. So I don't know. I hope if they do have another debate, which I think they are going to have another debate. I think, aren't they? I don't know. I know I know Biden and Kamala are going to have a debate, but are Trump and Biden going to have another debate? Or I know Trump, you get what I'm saying. I just hope if they debate again that the energy will be more so in Biden's favor or in the favor of just equalness, equality. If it's in October, though, it would be in Scorpio season. So we'll have to see how that goes. Oh, wow, there's 39 of you? Jesus. Wow, I didn't know there were so many of you up this so early. Make sure you guys like the video. Thank you all for being here. Good morning, good evening, good night, wherever you are. It's morning here in Virginia. I need to order my coffee, actually. My Starbucks. I made some coffee with my Keurig, but it just doesn't taste the same. Am I the only one that feels that way? I don't know what it is. I use filtered water. I don't put milk in my coffee or sugar or anything like that. I don't understand what the issue is. So much secrecy, and his wife gets an earful of his plans as he talks on the phone at night. 39 people are watching currently. Yeah, there's a lot of secrecy. Who are you going to vote for? I don't think I'm going to vote for Trump, that's for sure. If I vote. I know I should vote. But you all know, as a psychic, as a spiritualist, I have a different perspective of everything. But if I were to vote, I would probably vote Biden. But that doesn't necessarily mean I agree with everything Biden does, says, blah, blah, blah. I can see her getting out of the bed, getting some tea, and Trump is over in his office in the wee hours of the morning, scheming perhaps. I feel like Trump has issues sleeping or something like that. Did you all notice he looked really sweaty and just like he was tired? He didn't look good during the debate. Not that either of them look amazing. Sorry, Biden. But Trump didn't look good. He looked like he had just gotten, off sleeping for 4 hours and partying the night before. That's the vibe I got from his look. Yes, I love Starbucks. I love the strength of coffee. Exactly. I get up around 4 every morning. I've been getting up around the same time lately too, but I think it's because of my yoni steams. I think yoni steams do something to your meridian clock or your sleeping schedule or something like that. Did you buy Starbucks coffee for your Keurig? Yes. This is Starbucks coffee, but I don't know what the issue is, though. I don't know why it tastes different. It just doesn't taste the same. I don't know if it's the coffee Starbucks uses, but I'm they probably just use filtered water, like me. I don't get it. But it is what it is. The only reason why I made this coffee is because I got up at 3 a.m. this morning, maybe 4 a.m. this morning, and I was doing my makeup. And I was just really tired. I was like, I need something. I don't know if Starbucks is even open at this time. I got up at 6 in the morning and it feels great. Yeah, I love waking up early. I used to be a night owl. And this would probably be the time I would be sleeping, actually. But thank God that those days are over. Hopefully. Knock on wood. Because I hated that schedule. They were saying Biden was wearing a wire and that he got questions ahead of time. I could see that. Because I see people off to the side. But I definitely see someone on Biden's side associated with Trump. This could just be a metaphor because you know sometimes Spirit shows me metaphors. If it's a metaphor, to me it's a metaphor that Trump somehow, allegedly, this is all allegedly for entertainment purposes only, allegedly the metaphor to me means that Trump somehow sabotaged Biden. Get yourself an espresso machine. A lot of their drinks will use espresso. Okay. Espresso machine. Okay. Need to find a good one. Does Keurig make those? Maybe it's because the Keurig I'm using I've had since college. I probably have had this Keurig for maybe about almost 8-9 years, but it works. It's a cute little purple Keurig, but I'm sure I don't know. Maybe they have Keurigs that like are also espresso machines. I mean, it's good coffee. It's just not the same. It's just, I don't know. Anyways, I think that's, I don't know. Do you guys have any questions about Biden and Trump? Have you ever tried keeping cube coffee? What is that? But speaking of my level up experience, I have been noticing some jealousy when I go out to the mall and stuff like that. It's like something slight, but I ignore it for the most part. But that girl at Saks Fifth Avenue, she had it coming to her. However, I have noticed though, like that guys have been like acting differently towards me too. For example, I was in Polo Ralph Lauren and I was in the line, and there was like a really cute Spanish guy, like muscular, that was like doing something, and it was like he was doing something and there were like maybe two other people on registers talking to other people. So I just kind of stood there. I was like, oh, well, I don't know if he's going to open a register for me, you know, so I'll just sit here and maybe wait for the others. He ended up opening a register for me, and like, I don't know, I felt a vibe from him. I was like, I think he's like low-key attracted to me. But I kept it really cute, you know, and I was just like, I think I'm leveling up. Like, I think I'm noticing stuff like that where it's like, I think it's working. Because I feel like if I weren't wearing makeup, if I weren't wearing this cute outfit, I feel like this guy would probably act differently towards me. If I didn't have my hair, you know, really cute. So, level up, people. What is your energy on Kamala? Is she really for us? I've talked about Kamala before. I think, she's okay. Is she perfect? No. But, she's okay. She has her ways, but she's okay. I feel like she would make a good vice president, you know. Better than maybe Pence. I don't know. I have no idea. Yes, Salt and Pepper, exactly. I meant to say Cuban coffee. Oh, no, I have not tried Cuban coffee, but you know what? I've heard that Cuban coffee is so good. Lamarr, your energy is popping and ascending. People feel that they are in the presence of power, and it gets under their skin because their energies are not there, so it's taken as unsettling. Okay, that makes sense. Because I'm just like, you know me. Like, I'm just like, I'm just here. But I need to learn how to control my mouth, though. I do need to learn how to control my mouth and maybe just read people in a more classy way. That's what I need to do. I need to learn. I need to level up in that way, and I need to learn how to read people like Mariah Carey. I need to get to that level of shading people. That's where I think I need to get to. Cause right now I'm like low key at an Atlanta Housewives level, But I want to get to Mariah Carey. Why did Biden's eyes look weird? Except I'm not violent. Why did Biden's eyes look weird? He's getting old. I mean, he's old. He might have been wearing contacts. I think he might have been wearing contacts. I don't know why I see him wearing contacts or something like that. Lamar's the Mercury in Virgo. I'm in the same boat because get me inflamed and I start going. We are works in progress every day as individuals, of course. Yes, exactly. I just want to be more refined in general. I'm good with online trolls, I noticed, but like, I don't know. I think I need to learn to not let personal things get to me because when I don't know. But sometimes I think you need to go off on people. I think sometimes people need to be put in their place. And if that means you raising your voice and getting them together, maybe you just need to do that. Just don't do it. Maybe if there's a really cute, rich man around, like something like that. Like maybe that's how I need to think about it. Susie says maybe someone from Trump's side was standing by Biden to intimidate him and make him nervous. I could see that. I don't know. I keep seeing like, it could just be a metaphor though. It could just be a metaphor, but it could be something there. But I'm gonna stick to. I do think Trump somehow tried to sabotage Biden behind the scenes during the debate. I mean, just in general. Okay, you guys. I think I'm done here. I think I'm gonna sign off. I have a lot of personal readings to do. So I'm going to go do those. If you would like a personal reading from me, check out my website, Lamarr Townsend Tarot.com. I am available for readings, and I would love to read for you. And go vote. All right. I'll be nice, but don't think that that's an invitation to walk over my space like a greeting rug at the door. Yeah. And I think sometimes people mistake me for that. And then when I get really mad and I really start going in, it's like they change their tune real quick. But I really don't like getting mad that often. I really, really do. I just think it's unclassy. And I don't like hurting people's feelings either. I mean, in the moment it feels good, but afterwards you're like, maybe I shouldn't have said that. Anyways, I love you all. Mind your tempers during Mars retrograde, honey. Stay blessed, stay encouraged, and remember to vote. Love and light. God bless. I'll see you all in the next video.